Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys a full day of eating after my tummy tuck.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
I had to definitely change all my eating habits and whatnot because every single thing almost broke me. But before I get into what I currently eat, I'm going to show you guys my grocery haul that I did today at Trader Joe's. I'm going to make this video into a sit down and talk with me on what I now eat and what I had to change after I got my tummy tuck. In another video, I'm going to be filming a full day of eating and you guys can see the meals I eat and the snacks I have. A lot has changed since I've gotten my tummy tuck done. If you guys have seen my other videos on my full days of eating after my tummy tuck, that was, I believe, a few months post-op. The first 2 months, I didn't really have an appetite of getting my surgery done. I then lost some more weight and then my appetite came back and then I was better at eating, in which I gained weight after my tummy tuck. Yes, you heard it. I gained weight after my tummy tuck, and of course, I'm gonna make a video for that as well. The first thing I had to do was cut out a lot of my sodium intake. I didn't realize how much salt affected my body. I noticed that when I was eating something a little bit more than normal salted wise, I guess you'd say, I noticed the difference how bad I was bloating if foods were way too salty. I had to up my water, so instead of 1 gallon, I do 1.5 gallons. But what I recently had to do, because I was bloating so bad, even though it was a year post-op, I had to revert to intermittent fasting. So intermittent fasting, you can do different fasting times. You can do the 16-8 or even a stronger or a more intense intermittent fasting where you eat for like 4 hours and fast for 20 hours. So I'm starting off very lightly and I have about a 7 to 8 hour window. I start eating roughly around 12, 1, depending on how busy I am, and then I will eat my last meal at 7 to end at 8 o'clock. So that has been helping tremendously. As far as weight loss, that is my main goal now. I haven't weighed myself in a bit, but I noticed it in my face and I noticed it in my clothing that my water weight has gone tremendously down, on top of also cutting my sodium. Now I'm going to tell you guys some foods that I can no longer eat and will actually make me sick. Again, this all changed after I got my tummy tuck, which I've heard many women say the same thing, like I can't eat this, I can't eat that, wine bloats me, you know, beer is awful. So it just, again, it all depends on your body. So I intermittent fast, I drink as much liquids and waters as I can, and I can't do many bubblies. The only thing that I can do that has carbonated is this or Trader Joe's bubblies. Sometimes, actually most of the time, those Trader Joe's bubblies affect me, but these don't really affect my tummy. The next thing I cannot eat anymore is any dried fruit. I can't do raisins, I can't do cranberries, I can't do like dried mangoes and apricots, all that stuff. Anything dried I cannot do, which sucks because that's what I was eating when I was snacking. Yeah, so anything that's dried I cannot do. And then we go into the regular fruit. I can no longer eat fruit anymore. I am still eating frozen blueberries that you guys saw from my Trader Joe's haul that I had today. So I'm eating frozen blueberries and frozen bananas. So I just get ripe bananas and freeze them. But I've noticed that ever since I've been taking my potassium vitamins that I don't really need extra potassium anymore. So the only thing I'm eating right now is apples and blueberries. Eventually I will cut out my blueberries and stick with maybe apples. But then eventually I'm just gonna cut out all my sugars and fruits. So anything sweets, anything sugary, and anything salty really affects me, which sucks because you think, wow, it's everything. On top of that, I'm gluten-free, lactose-free, and I cannot do any peanuts because that affects me too. I was sensitive before I got my tummy tuck, and I didn't realize getting my tummy tuck, I would be more sensitive to foods that I was eating during that time. So that is what I That's what I cannot eat. And when I say affect me, I'm talking about like I look pregnant. So a lot of women too have this problem where their bottom lower underneath their belly button, all like underneath, they have bloating problems. They look like pregnant. And I get that if I eat those types of foods. And the reason how I know is because when I just tried intermittent fasting, I was telling myself, okay, let's intermittent fast, and then we take out the foods that affected me a lot. So the first day of intermittent fasting, I was eating, you know, just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. My favorite other snack is the banana chips. Oh my gosh, I love banana chips. I can eat so many of those, but that is like my trigger. Banana chips and raisins, the two things that I really, really love. So again, I just started taking off. I was eating them, but very little by little every day. And then I would just eventually stop eating them, and I would notice my body completely different again, my face. Now we're gonna go into the vegetables. So the vegetables really don't affect me, thank goodness. If I say any vegetable would affect me, it would be a tomato, but then there's controversy that tomato is not a vegetable, it's fruit. So that is what I don't really eat a lot of, tomatoes. And also, what else would affect me? Nothing else. I would just say more of the tomatoes. And sometimes onions affect my stomach. The way I eat is completely, again, life-changing, and I have to honor that, because for the most part when I would eat the foods that I just mentioned that I couldn't eat, I would feel sick all the time, and I noticed just weight gain, and that didn't do too good for me as well, because how am I gonna have a weight gain problem when I just got a tummy tuck done? I just wanted to come on and make this little quick video on letting you guys know what I can't really eat anymore after my tummy tuck. As always guys, make sure to follow me on my social media. My Instagram handle is right there or right there, depending on what corner I put it on. And I will see you guys in the next video, which should be a full day of eating, or if not, you guys will be, I don't know. Like, what's my next video? Time to go edit this video.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.